It was Halloween night, and people were celebrating together. Everything seemed calm. As usual, Batman stood atop the tower from where he always monitored the city, enjoying this brief tranquility. Suddenly, he heard the scream of a young boy. Batman followed the sound. He saw the boy sitting next to his father, a man who had been brutally attacked and had lost his life. The memory of losing his own parents pierced Batman's heart like a dagger. He revealed himself to the boy. The child was initially scared, but Batman calmed him down and asked about what happened. After the boy explained everything, Batman scanned the crime scene and followed the killer's trail. The tracks led him to a location where the killer had gone using the father's credentials. Batman entered with extreme caution, a dark place with a large table and several Gotham criminals.
Batman secretly watched them from above. Among the crowd were three major villains: the Joker, Two-Face, and Scarecrow. They were, as usual, plotting a grand scheme for Gotham. Suddenly, Two-Face accidentally looked up and spotted Batman.
Two-Face immediately fired his gun at Batman. Batman blinded the area by throwing a smoke bomb and vanished into the darkness. The Joker, Two-Face, and Scarecrow fled the scene without delay. The next day, Scarecrow, following the plan they had devised for Gotham, contaminated the city's water pipes with his special toxin. It didn't take long for the poison to spread through the entire tap water system, and the city slowly descended into a nightmare. News of the water contamination spread through the city like wildfire. One by one, the people of Gotham suffered hallucinations, fear, and panic attacks. Some screamed, while others attacked the nearest person. Batman watched from above, knowing this fear was no accident. This was Scarecrow's signature, a calculated fear designed to dismantle the city's order. Batman infiltrated one of the hospitals. The corridors were filled with terrified patients, seeing things that weren't there. The doctors were helpless. He took samples of the patient's blood and the contaminated water. Scan results confirmed it, a compound more advanced than Scarecrow's usual fear toxin, acting directly on the subconscious. Back in the Batcave, the image of the young boy kept flashing before his eyes. The fear in the child's gaze was the same fear he had lived with for years. Batman knew this plan wasn't just about power, it was about breaking Gotham's spirit. And no one knew how to do that better than the Joker. Batman's systems suddenly sounded an alarm. An encrypted message appeared on the monitor. A drawn-out laugh played in the background. The Joker, in a calm and mocking voice, said that this was only Act 1 of the show, and Gotham wasn't ready to truly laugh yet. Batman cut the message without responding, but he knew the Joker wanted exactly that silence. The Joker loved playing with Batman's mind. This time was different. This time the victims were children and families. This was a line Batman could not ignore. He analyzed the city's water transmission routes and located the substations. One of them had gone offline suspiciously. Batman prepared his equipment. This time, just one mistake would be enough for thousands to lose their lives. Inside the treatment plant, the foggy atmosphere and chemical smell were suffocating. Suddenly, a voice broadcasted over the loudspeakers. Scarecrow began speaking calmly, talking about humanity's hidden fears, about how Gotham deserved this. The fear gas was released. For a moment, Batman saw the dark alley, the sound of the gunshot, and his parents falling to the ground again. His knees went weak, but with the press of a button, his resistant mask activated. He couldn't let the past stop him again. The fight was intense. Scarecrow attacked from the shadows and retreated. Batman floored him with a strike, but before losing consciousness, Scarecrow said the main game hadn't started yet, and the Joker was waiting. When Batman left the treatment plant, Gotham's sky was darker than ever. He was now certain this plan wasn't just for killing. It was to force Batman to break his own rule. And the Joker knew exactly how to push him to the edge. The next morning, Gotham no longer looked like a city. It looked more like a silent battlefield. Shops were closed, streets semi-empty, and people stared at each other with looks full of mistrust. Batman knew fear didn't just come from toxins, it was also born from injustice, right where Two-Face breathed.
I am so glad you stayed with me until this point in the video. Please make sure to share your thoughts on this video in the comments, and to support the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos.